Hi, thank you for visiting Katahdin Air Service. Would you like a recipe for a great wilderness pie? Well, why don't you try our West Branch canoe trip? We'll take you by seaplane and drop you off at First Penobscot Lake. This is a deep glacial lake with ice caves on the north shore. The loggers used to use these as refrigerators back at the turn of the century. Once you leave the lake, you'll enter West Branch proper on what's called Penobscot Deadwater. This is a wonderful section with great habitat for moose, deer, and all of Maine's resident water animals. I once saw a bear swimming across the tail end of the Deadwater years ago. Don't worry, bears rarely attack canoers. If an attack does occur, just remember, you only need to be a little faster than the person behind you. At the tail of the Deadwater, there's a small set of rapids, Class 2, perhaps Class 3. This should not be a problem with medium experience. Just after this, there's a gently flowing section of river before you come to Penobscot Falls. There is a carry trail, river left. There's also a logger's cabin on the trail, which is a great point of interest. Most of our guests will run the rapid. However, we do recommend that if you don't have quite a bit of whitewater experience, you carry. Below the falls, the river opens into a menagerie of backwaters and sightseeing opportunities. If you paddle into Penobscot Lake, river right, there are some beaches just around the corner. The next section, we recommend you stay river right to go behind the island. It's much moosier. That's a Maine term. Once you go under Grant Brook Bridge, you're not far from the Boomhouse Museum. This is a must-see. It's run by Chuck Harris. He does have a donation jar. He works hard. That was an oxymoron. I do digress. This logging museum is one of the best in the state. All the logs coming out of this part of the northern forest until 1971 were managed from this boom house. From there, you'll have a 2-mile paddle back to Katahdin to finish your trip. The Big Moose Inn is just across the street. You might need a cocktail at this point. As for the wilderness pie, you've just paddled one of the most historic, wildlife-rich, drop-dead gorgeous sections of river in the world. All the ingredients of a great wilderness pie. Pardon our choice of metaphor, we have very long winters up here. So, if you're in the area, drop by and see us. We're at Mile 8 on the Golden Road.